Well, hello and good evening, everyone. Welcome once again to Monday Night Twitch. Hi, I'm your host, Mike the WanderingTook, and joining me tonight, as always, is my friend and co-host Daniel. Hi, Daniel.
Hey, man. I'm excited tonight.
Me too. Me too. I don't even know what we've gotten ourselves into.
Nope, no idea other than we've heard really good things about what we're about to do.
Yep. And then we decided to take an unconventional approach. All
Sort
right.
of, kind of who we are.
Yeah. So what we are doing is embarking on a brand new Dark Matter campaign. This is
Hmm.
authored by, what's the handle here? Axolotl. And you can find it. Well, if you just search Dark Matter Arkham, you'll find it, and it's available on the TTS mod. You can also get the print and play, and I've heard awesome things. I have actually played the very first adventure just to get the kinks out, make sure I know what I'm doing before we stream live, and it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun.
Awesome.
And we have decided to go neutral.
Yeah.
Yep, just
Yeah.
just two neutrals against the world.
Against the world.
Yeah, we did the dual mystic last time, and that was interesting.
We did all right.
I mean, we somehow got through, and yeah, here we are. Here
Here
we
we
are.
are.
All right, so lots of stuff to get through. Before we get to the actual story, let's just talk about a couple of the rules. This green brain, that
Oh, yeah.
is your memories.
Okay.
So you might say, Mike, why is your green brain kind of with your other clickers and mine all the way over here? And the reason is because your playmat's different.
It is.
Yes, yes. This was all set up, and if you'll notice, these playmats have been extended a little bit. We have more
Yeah.
slots.
Okay.
So if you can
Yeah.
imagine they were small, yours would actually be where it was. And
All right.
I
All
don't know
right.
how to move this, but anyways, that's the only
I'm
reason.
fine with it right there. That's great.
All right, so dark matter. Dark matter. This I'm going to read you just the prelude, right?
Okay.
It is 2147. That's the year. And you have
What?
just woken up from cryo-sleep in a
Okay.
seemingly abandoned spaceship. And from there on, you are thrown into a deep space adventure across the solar system to prevent the extinction of the human race.
Oh,
Yeah, yep, that's it. So how does this all work? Well, apparently it does tie in, and there's a reason. There's thematic reasonings why a couple people from the 1920s might be in on the ship.
all right.
Okay, so we've covered memories. The next thing we're going to cover is scanning. I have the scanning deck,
Okay.
and I'm going to stick it at the top of our map.
Okay.
I'm shuffling it up. So if we
What's
zoom
in
in
that
on
deck?
here, a bunch of who knows what, but you'll notice on the bottom of every one of them is one or more symbols.
Mm-hmm.
So there isn't any specific rule for how scanning works. That will
Okay.
be told to us throughout the adventures, but something will let us trigger a scan, and to do that, you look at the top card that has that symbol on it. So if we had a scan for this little T symbol, we would just discard cards until we found a card with that T
Until we found
symbol,
the T.
and then
Okay.
that person
All
would
right.
get this card. So it's
And did
similar
they
to
look at
Explo.
it? Did
Oh yeah,
they?
yep.
Okay.
It's theirs for good or ill or whatever. Who knows?
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
and so it's like exploration in that sense. There are no bad cards
Okay.
ever added to this deck from the encounter deck. At least this is just its
Well, I like that then.
own thing, uh, which
Okay.
means the bad cards are already to be in here.
Oh.
And there might be more than one target. And if not specified, then the symbol you're looking for is the symbol that matches the location you are on,
Okay.
right? But you can't scan unless there is some kind of scan action somewhere, be it on your
Well,
location or on
something will
your
say scan.
agenda.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So that
All
is
right.
the
All right.
scan deck.
Great.
And we have this player campaign log here. Yep,
Okay.
here it
Check
is.
that out. There it is.
Yep, we've
Okay.
got a full 8 scenario campaign. It looks like there's 3 that are called scenario 3. Who
Oh, wow.
knows?
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
And we're starting
Okay.
with scenario 1, the Tatterdemalion. Do you know what Tatterdemalion is?
I'm assuming it's the name of our ship, maybe?
It means ragged and decaying.
Oh. I hope that's not the name of our ship.
I think it's the name of our ship. So, yeah, here we are.
Okay.
And without further ado, I'm going to pop open to the page that neither of us have read yet. And Daniel, do you mind reading the prologue?
You turn over the folded program in your hand, reading it for what seems like the 100th time. Miskatonic Playhouse presents The King in Yellow, it reads. A special one-night engagement at Arkham's very own Ward Theater, an irresistible drama in 2 acts, production staged and directed by Nigel Ingram. The cast is a small ensemble with one unattributed credit at the end, The Stranger. To have such a highly anticipated play come to Arkham all the way from Paris is a noteworthy event, even if it is just for one night. For weeks leading up to the show as the talk of the town, it seems so unassuming, and yet you have evidence something sinister is at work. It started with the disappearance of one of the stagehands at the theater, a boy of only 17 who missed rehearsal one night and was never seen again. Then, less than 2 weeks before the performance, there was a musician whose corpse was found with a gun in its mouth. Perhaps most chilling was the crazed man the coppers had picked up in Independence Square who had been ranting and raving about the King's return. He was brought to Arkham Asylum, and you were surprised to discover he was not alone in his delusions. Finding these events suspicious, you and your companions have delved deeper into the matter. Although no connection can be proven, these were the only strange events surrounding the up-and-coming play. Instances of suicide and madness have followed in its wake, and you're determined to discover why. The lights in the auditorium dim, and a spotlight shines on the stage. What unfolds is not quite what you expected. Slow-paced and monotonous, the first act of The King in Yellow is a tedious bore. The setting and characters are compelling, but the meandering and nonsensical story does little to entertain or inform. You begin to wonder whether the dreadful events surrounding the King in Yellow aren't connected after all. Perhaps it was just your overactive imagination. How could such a trivial and unassuming show cause such pandemonium? You're surprised when the first act closes without any rising action or revelation. The lights rise for the intermission, and you consider leaving early, stifling a yawn. Before you're able to decide, however, you find yourself drifting to sleep.
Deja vu, hey?
That seems oddly familiar, Mike.
Yeah, just a little bit.
All right.
Well, let's proceed to scenario 1, shall we?
The Tatterdemalian. You awaken entombed in ice. Your skin, your organs, even your bones are cold. You can't move, and it's hard to form coherent thoughts. A tingle of warmth slowly spreads through your veins. When your eyelids finally thaw, all you see is a large pane of frosted glass. What's going on? Where are you? One moment you're in the Ward Theater watching the tedious theater performance, and the next in a cryo-sleep chamber. Cryo-sleep. Despite never having heard the word before, you instinctively know what this procedure must be. Your mind may not recollect, but your body has been through the cycle of freezing and thawing many times. The thought of being familiar with something so foreign to you disturbs you to the core. When the warmth eventually reaches your fingers, the glass window slides open and releases you into a dark metallic room. The control panel next to your tomb delivers its computerized announcement. Welcome back aboard the Tatterdemalion. The current star date is April 4th, 2147. You look out the nearest window only to witness a black canvas of infinite stars and a colossal cerulean sphere, the planet Neptune. The thought of drifting through the infinite expanse of space does not frighten you, for you have lived your entire life in space, not in your past life in Arkham, but in the person you embody now. As you begin wondering how much stranger this dream of yours can become, a loud, blaring alarm echoes through the vacant ship. Mike, why don't you walk us through setup?
Yeah, nothing special. This is the Tatterdemalion. We start in, guess what? The cryo-sleep chambers, where human interstellar space travel was only possible due to the invention of cryochambers, capable of suspending the body's autonomic functions while maintaining the health of each individual cell during stasis. Fascinating, hey?
Sounds delightful.
All right, let's have a look at our agenda and the act. Emergency procedure. As you try to make sense of the situation, an alarm blares through the chambers and interrupts your thoughts. Alert! Engine stability at 7%. System power critical. Requires immediate attention. You cannot resign. Beware. 7 turns from now, if this agenda advances, the ship will explode and everyone will die. So apparently that's real.
But yet, it's a 3 agenda deck. Okay.
Well, you just don't advance it. Event horizon. Your body aches and cramps from the extended cryosleep. How long have you been trapped in your frozen tomb? Where is the rest of the crew? These questions will need to wait, for you must first find a way to get the ship back online before the reactor engines overheat. Objective. Investigators in the engine room may spend 4 clues as a group to repair the power malfunction and advance. And here we are.
Mike, I'm already so excited by this.
Isn't this neat?
Oh my god.
Okay.
Tell me again the name of the person who wrote this. Axolotl?
Axolotl.
Axolotl. Thank you already in advance. This looks great. Okay, so here we are in the cryo-sleep quarters. Let me flip that for us. We've got some clues, Mike.
That's
Oh,
good.
we can resign.
We can't, though. We are not allowed to resign.
This room looks like a funeral parlor with 6 human-sized boxes lined up along the walls. Cold lights shine down from the ceiling, illuminating every corner.
All right. Now, before we start, do you want to give a brief synopsis of your deck for the listeners?
Sure. So I am playing Lola Hayes, the actress, tonight. I have built a in the thick of it deck with forced learning. So my deck is actually like 55 cards. And I have a whole bunch of every suit. Basically kind of geared myself up with assets and accessories and things like that to take advantage of synergy events later. So it's not like a whole bunch of permanent colored cards. I'm going to try to get the permanent, like the color. I'm trying to get the rainbow with things in front of me. So they're actually, useful things, not just permanents that stay out there just to be synergy food. Does that make sense?
That makes sense. So you'll be really useful after a few more XP.
Well, I don't want to say that.
I did notice you have a lot of allies that give you stat boosts.
Yes. So I chose a whole bunch of unique allies. I think one from every suit. Okay. And yeah. But I've never played Lola before, and I'm scared and confused.
All right. FYI, I'm going to be playing with a bunch of stat boost allies as well. We'll coordinate once we get further on.
Sure. Also, people, at the opening of my hand, I chose Guardian.
Oh, right. You have to choose. Okay, you're a Guardian player. Got it.
Got it.
All right, I went with Charlie Kane. Normally, he has his inner circle around him. However, they are back in Arkham in 1920. And unfortunately, the B team is also gone. They've long since passed. So the C team is whoever else he can wake up on the ship. I have a little bit of clue, but mainly fighter. I did some experimentation, solo Charlie, and what I realized is you hard mulligan for Bonnie.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you got him.
Yep. And the classes I took were Guardian and Survivor.
Nice.
Yeah. We will see where this goes. So
now, you've played a little Charlie Kane before, right?
Yep. Just in preparation for this.
Okay. This is my very first moment with Lola. So, folks, bear with me until about scenario 7 when I get the hang of it. Thank you. Your stats are really low, Mike. Look at those.
Yeah, they're 1. So I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, why would you want an ally with a stat boost? What good is 2? It's because with his ability, when you exhaust an ally to boost your stat, it effectively makes him at least a 3 when he's doing something.
Well, I totally get why you would do what you're doing. Yeah.
And what's nice is you get +1 skill value for any ally you exhaust. They don't have to have a matching icon.
Right.
Which is great.
I'm excited to see your deck in action. I've not seen Charlie played. I've heard all the wogs talk about him and stuff like that, and I'm excited. So it's good to see him in action.
Yeah, it did really well. And then I drew an opening hand I'd never seen before. So let's find out.
All
right. So here we are. Daniel, I don't have any clue tech in my hand, so I'm kind of relying on you for this stuff.
I've got a bunch.
I'm seeing cryo sleep quarters here. Cryo-sleep quarters here. Above us, we have a mess hall. To the right of that, we have the bridge, and we're not allowed to enter the bridge from the mess hall.
Well, that's interesting. It seems to be the only way to get there, Mike.
Yep. Above that is the infirmary. To the left of that is the cargo hold, and it looks like we need 2 clues just to get there.
Okay.
Above that is the escape pod bay.
All right.
And below it is the engine room where we have to get to within 7 turns.
Which is what we're hunting for.
So what I'm gathering from this is we need 6 clues. 2 to open up the cargo hold, and then the 4 to get to the engine room, and fix things before the ship explodes and everybody dies.
That's how I'm feeling about this, Mike.
Okay. Well,
Okay. All right. Well,
how are we doing this?
now I said I was guardian, and I'm trying to think if I really mean that.
If you want to think about it, I'll do my opening turn.
I think that I'll be a seeker.
All right. And I think you get a free switch your roll
I
once
get one
per
free
round.
switch. Yep.
But you can also do it as an action, as per her taboo.
Oh, wait. Really?
Yes. You have to spend an action to do it, but you can switch roles.
Whenever I want.
Well, during your turn, yeah.
Okay. Interesting. I didn't know that. All right. That is something I did not know. I know about the taboo to her terrible card.
All right.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to start by making a motivational speech to bring out one Mr. Rook. Second action,
Okay.
this is taboo, by the way. So I'm spending a second action to look at the top 9 cards of my deck.
What was his taboo again? Can you remind me?
What the heck just happened?
You shuffled your hand into your deck.
Did not mean to do that. Let me just pull
While
all
you're
of that
fixing
back. Yeah.
While you're fixing that, what is the taboo on him again?
Okay, so it used to be that it was a free action to search your deck, and then they
Right,
made
now
him
it's an action.
cost experience, and then they changed it so that it doesn't cost experience, but it now costs a hard action to do.
Okay.
Ugh. We have a motivational speech. We have I had inspiring presence, and I had Bonnie Walsh. There's Bonnie.
All right.
Yikes. Yikes. Okay, let's do this again. Searching the top 9 cards on my deck. I actually did not find a weakness, but I did
That's good.
find a second sled dog, which is nice. Okay, so that should be gone. And then my third action, gotta get out good old Bonnie Walsh.
Okay.
That's me.
That's you? Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do, Mike, is spend $2 because I'm working a hunch here. I'll take one of our clues.
Sure. And by the way, the clicker stopped working, so I'm just going to drag you a clue.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Well, that's so sad.
I know.
Although it feels more tactile now. Okay. Now I will do my fast action, Mike, to become a rogue. All right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll spend all my money on some lockpicks.
Okay.
Okay. These level 0 lockpicks. I don't know about them. So I'm a 6. What's the shroud here?
2.
All right, I'll try it. What do you think?
I don't think you'll have a better shot.
Oh, there you go.
That was the first draw of the game.
Yeah, that tells you something, right?
That absolutely tells you something.
There go the lockpicks.
I do not like level 0 lockpicks for that reason. It's expensive.
No,
it's really expensive for that to happen.
Yeah, that was an expensive fail.
Okay, well, I guess we upkeep.
We upkeep.
Well, calling in favors isn't doing much for me right now.
All right. We're at 1 doom, dude.
All right. My bad card. Test 3 will. For each point you fail by, either discard a non-story asset you control, or take 1 horror.
Granny Horn, why are you in space?
Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, watch this. So I exhaust Mr. Rook for 2. I exhaust Bonnie Walsh for another 3. But if I exhaust her, I get to ready another ally, Mr. Rook.
Okay.
I could exhaust Rook again, I believe, if I wanted to.
Yep.
Yeah, anyway, so I'm a 3, 4, 5, I'm a 6.
Wow. Mike, can you check the chaos bag? Are there other tokens in it?
Yeah, I'm going to have a look here. Yep, every other token is in it. So we have just started this adventure with 2. I'm actually going to put a couple on a Rook here. No, 1 less on a Rook.
I was gonna say, doesn't that kill him?
Oh, you know what? I am putting it all on me. Yeah, okay, well, you're up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Okay, don't look, Mike.
I'm just going to do this for the viewers.
Okay. It's in my hand.
All right. So apparently that's the thing. Now what? It's our turn, right?
Yeah, this is really bad for me. I really don't have a way of getting that thing back, Mike.
Cool.
Yeah. Oof.
Do you want me to try something or?
No, it's just the card I got prevents a lot of things.
Gotcha.
Oh, wait a minute. My upkeep, though. I draw 2.
Oh, yeah.
Discard, right? I discard one of the ones I drew, right? Just like Kirdan.
Yes. I don't.
Right?
Yeah.
Oof, that's a tough call. Actually, gonna get rid of Crystal Pendulum.
All right.
Okay.
Who's going first?
Why don't I go ahead? So I am still currently a rogue, right?
I believe you are.
All right. I need to be. Okay. I'm just gonna stay at that for right now. I'm gonna do a I'm gonna hope, Mike, that our 2 failures are going to lead now to a success and a straight up investigation. Okay.
Oh, no, you're playing Survivor again.
And that's why. Okay.
Did you just
So,
do it?
of course I did.
Don't
Now,
encourage him, Arkham.
thank you, Arkham. Now, Mike, when an investigator would discover any amount of clues from my location, I'm going to place one of mine on that location instead of discovering and then discard this horrible card. Look at that.
Oh, that's a victory.
I don't think it is.
Yeah, it says victory 0.
Yeah, but it just says discard it.
Oh.
But I think you're right. But I don't know.
You're right. We discard it. Okay.
I think it's only a victory if I die with it.
That's fun.
Which sucks, right?
Yeah, okay, so we got to get both clues now before the ship blows up. All right, that's fun.
All right, so now I'm still a rogue, right? Oh, God. I will switch to Guardian. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Oh, you can't see to the crime.
Why not?
Because you've already done an action.
Right. Yeah. And I'm hoping to like draw an actual monster. So I will.
I'm not sure there's a lot of monsters right just yet.
Yeah, probably not. I will For my second action, play that.
Okay.
And for my third action, are you leaving this room, by the way?
I don't know. It totally depends on what Mr. Rook does to me.
Okay. You're all kind of hoarded up, aren't you?
Yeah, a little bit.
All right. You might like me to have a bracelet.
Oh, that'd be cool.
All right, so I'll spend 3, and I think that's then me.
All right. Let's exhaust Rook. 9 every time, baby. Really? No weakness? Still?
Are you cheating?
No.
No, I know you. Of course you're not.
But I did draw an art student. All right.
Hey, that's going to be helpful.
So here's what we're going to do. We're dropping out an art student for my second, discovering a clue at my location.
Okay.
And then, do I do it? Yeah, you know what? We're going to call in some favors. Return that art student to my hand.
Okay.
I should probably shuffle. Whew! 1 ally in my top 9. We have the first sled dog out.
And that is a free sled dog. No, the $1 sled dog, right?
The $1 sled. Well, I paid 3 total for a clue and a sled dog.
Right.
So I'm sitting in a very good spot.
Okay.
That was my 3 actions.
Was it?
Yeah.
Rook, play the art student,
and then calling in favors.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I guess we upkeep.
Wow, I have all 4 sled dogs in my hand. I just need a way to pay for them.
I'm guessing, Mike, and you tell me if I'm wrong, that when I draw a Crisis of Identity and Forced Learning, I have to take my weakness, yeah?
Probably.
Does anything say that?
You can't willingly discard a weakness from your hand. It's a rule of the game.
Okay, so Tetsuo More is gone.
Now, you have to discard... You discard 1 card either in your hand or your play area from Guardian.
How much do you care about my bracelet? Because Scene of the Crime just gets me the final clue. I'm going to get rid of the bracelet.
Okay.
And probably regret it. Well, you know what? Wait a minute. No. You may recall, Mike, that I just blindly did a little investigate in 1. You remember that?
Yep. All right.
I'm sure that'll happen again.
Where do we at? 2 Doom now?
2 Doom. God, I hope there's not Ancient Evils in this.
Haunting Past. Peril.
Uh-oh.
Test Will X. X is your memories. I don't have memories. If you fail, search the encounter deck for the topmost hidden card and draw it. Okay, cool. Well, I guess this is a freebie.
Okay, so that'd been a great time for the auto fail.
Yeah, it would have.
I have drawn high radiation levels. That doesn't sound good. Test one of these at 3. If you fail, deal a direct damage to your investigator and to each ally you control.
Oh, that exists.
If you control radiation tablets, you automatically succeed at this test. The biggest source of ionizing radiation is from solar particle events, the repercussions of having a sun. What does that even mean?
What?
Yes.
The high radiation levels?
Yeah.
It means you've just been hit with solar rays.
All right.
So do your test.
Oof. All right. I did not make it.
So you take a direct damage.
I will take the direct damage, of course. The second I get the thing that takes damage for me, I have to take a direct. All right. I don't have any cards, Mike.
Whew.
We need to get out of here. So you want me to go first?
It doesn't matter. I can go first, too. If you want me to. Like, I'm very flexible at the moment.
Okay.
I'll move up. The mess hall is the center of the ship, both physically and spiritually. Without social bonding, the isolation of space would take its toll on anyone. 4 clues. When we would gain any amount of resources during our turn at the mess hall, gain an additional resource, limit once per round. Hello, I'm gaining a resource as my second action. Because I have sled dogs. And you know what? I think I'm going to do some handy investigating. I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm a 7, investigating a 1.
Oh, good.
I get it.
Nice work. All right. I'm a guardian, right?
Yeah, you're a guardian.
A top decking guardian. That's not great. All right. Mike, I'm going to draw one. Ooh, deduction.
I have a
Okay.
spot you can use that.
I bet. I'm going to do a straight up investigate here, okay?
Sure.
Nothing happened. All right. I'll get the final clue out of this room. Because my friend, Mike of Little Faith, then I will join you, my friend, for my third action.
Hey, I found an easier location with more resources.
Of course you did. Now, during upkeep, we're going to take money, right?
No, because it's not during our turn.
Oh, during your turn. Look at
Yeah.
that. All right. So, speaking of upkeep, go ahead and do that, yeah?
Yeah, that's not what I wanted to see right now. That is exactly the opposite of what I wanted to see right now.
So, are you thinking, Mike, that I am not going to need fighting for a while?
Correct.
Okay. Oh, by the way, I ended my turn by switching into Seeker. That was my one free switch.
And you knew that before drawing in?
Yeah, because I had the deduction.
Okay.
So I was going to do.
So my hand size is now 3. I have to get rid of...
I think that's bad, right?
That is really bad right now. That art student is nice for the pip, but if you're going to go clues, that's fine. I do love Inspiring Presence. That is a get out of jail card. That's really handy. But let's get rid of that.
You're fully committed to dog ownership, eh?
Well, here's the thing about it. Because you can stack 2 of them in a slot, they're stats for me. Each one of these dogs is +1 of whatever I want.
Yeah.
So, Dumas.
Did.
All right.
Red.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
That's hidden. Oh. Okay.
I've drawn decompression. Attach it to the nearest access location.
That is, I think we are on an access. So if I get this right, the access locations are the escape pod, the cargo hold, the mess. No, the mess hall is not. The ship's bridge is.
Okay.
Yeah, so just the ship's bridge, the cargo hold, and the escape pod bay. Where do you want to throw it?
Let's put it in the bridge since we don't know how to get there.
That sounds like
bad,
we're dealing with it later.
Well, we need to find some EVA suits.
Oh, cool. Okay.
I like the flavor text on that. Go ahead and read that one, Mike.
Splat.
All right.
Yeah, okay. Cool stuff. Daniel, yeah. I would love it if you went first.
All right. I'm going to investigate here.
And I can't tell you why.
Oh, I understand. All right. I'm going to use some deduction, Mike.
Okay.
Puts me up 4-1, right?
Yep.
Do you by chance have a... you don't have a card.
I did.
Okay, that's fine. I find 2 clues. Did you take them?
I'm going to drag them over to you.
Thank you, brother. Then that was action 1, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you need to go anywhere?
I can get this last clue. I will not be going anywhere.
You will not, eh? Then I'm going to go to the cargo hold. Is that all right?
You can go wherever you want, dude.
I will spend the 2 clues to do it. You said you're getting that last one, right?
Yes.
Okay. The pressure door leading. Here we go. Flip.
Test 2
After you
will.
enter it, as you step through the door, you see dozens of corpses, mutilated and mangled, scrawled on the floor in blood and gore are the words "No hope." Oh, charming.
Test 2
All
will
right.
there, Lola.
I will. I'm at +1. I will take a horror. Yikes. Okay. For my next trick, Mike, I'm actually going to. I think I'm going to draw.
Okay.
You feel okay with that? Ooh. And I will stay a seeker.
Okay.
That's me.
Good lord. Do I play around with this? No, I don't. I don't. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Let's get out a second sled dog.
Woof woof.
Let's investigate at this location. No, I don't do that yet. No, yes I do. Oh, shoot. No, I'm not investigating. I'm getting rid of drawing the sign. For 2 actions.
And then playing a dog?
No, that takes 2 actions. Yeah, I'm playing the dog. That's it.
Okay.
Bit of a waste.
Yep. Upkeep.
How many turns do we have left till we die?
Not a lot. All right. I'm a seeker.
Well, that's handy.
Oh boy, Mike, I don't know.
I took 2 damage.
Just for fun?
And cabin pressure is gone. Because I stayed behind at a location with a clue.
Oh, okay.
It happens.
I have a coolant leak. Oh, for each point you fill, you choose and discard a card from your
Oh,
hand or
sorry.
take a damage.
So do I.
We need to find these things, Mike. These EVA suits.
Indeed.
Where do you think they are?
I'm guessing that's scan deck. All right, I'm going to go 1, 2.
Wait. What are you doing?
I go first.
I have to deal with this coolant leak.
I have a coolant leak.
I have a coolant leak. Oh.
Let's do this. 1, 2. Yeah, what am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I passed.
Okay. My coolant leak. Ooh, what's this?
-2. Did you
And
fail?
if I fail, I did. I failed by 1.
You need to place a clue on your location. You better get those clues. Oh, we got some time.
But I also failed by 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which means I take a damage that goes onto the bracelet.
All right.
I never put a Doom down.
Oh, okay. All right.
Mike, this is scaring me.
Yeah, a little, hey. I think I'm going to get some money.
Okay.
I actually can't investigate this right now.
Mike, I'll be right back.
Sure. I'm going to move. A common ship infirmary, by colonial standards, is well stocked with medical supplies of all kinds. I can look for medical supplies by scanning. Ooh. Daniel, I can scan. But he can't hear me.
Is it me?
No, it's me. I went to the infirmary and I can scan to look for medical
Okay.
supplies. I'm looking for a heart. So
You're looking
topmost
for a heart.
card with a heart is this one. And then these get shuffled up. I have medical foam. After an investigate your location takes any amount of damage, exhaust it and spend a supply to heal that amount of damage from them.
Wow.
Do you mind if I take that? Seeing,
Nope.
oh, okay,
Go ahead.
thank you.
All right. So let me see what scan looks like.
Oh, that's a hand slot.
Okay, cool.
So I know it
All right.
looks like I'm far away, but I'll have 3 sled dogs next turn. So I can just move.
Okay. Problem is these clues, right?
Yeah.
All right. Are you done?
I'm done.
All right. I believe I am currently a seeker. Would you agree?
I don't remember. I think
Me
so.
neither. Okay. Jeez, Mike, this is
Hello,
tough.
egg with the skulls.
Hello.
What makes
Okay.
a man turn neutral? Lust for gold? Power?
um.
Lola's racking you, eh?
Yeah. So I'm gonna actually shortcut back
Okay.
for 0 things to the mess hall.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna take $1, which is really $2.
Yep.
Do you agree?
I agree.
Okay. I'm going to do my free switch to Mystic. Do you agree?
Sure.
I'll put out a Holy Rosary. I will then improv. And for $3, switch to Rogue and call Leo DeLuca.
Nice. Hey, you get an additional action.
Which will then, I will investigate this mess hall right here.
All right.
I'm up to.
Well, you can't drop clues anymore, so there you go.
Ugh.
There it is.
Missed
Upkeep.
it.
Upkeep time. Glad to see that. You got a mirror and an Olive McBride. What's Olive doing for you?
Well, once I become charismatic, she's going to be one of the ways in which I have multiple colors out in front of me.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. We have another Doom on here.
Yeah, we're at 5, dude. I feel like we're not great.
Oh, that's hidden.
Okay.
Oh,
and I have drawn high radiation levels again.
I am so frightened of that card now.
I am at even. Okay. I'll deal a direct damage to Leo DeLuca.
And to you.
And to me. Okay.
All right.
These direct damage things that really, really help my bracelet. Wow. All right. Mike, let me go and just see what I can do, okay?
Sure.
All right. I'm going to try to hard pass this test again. Nope. Again. What's a skull?
0 at the moment. AI encounter cards in your threat area.
All right. So that is 1. I will then, for my third action, dude, do I have to enter the Kogler hold again? And do that
Eventually,
same
you're going to
test?
have to. Yep.
All right, that's fine. Leo can take a horror.
Or not.
Okay, I pass. Then, for my next trick, I think I'm going to draw and try to get some clue tech.
Okay.
Deduction. Look
Nice.
at that.
All right. You ready for
Go
me?
ahead. I am.
For $3, sled dog. All right.
How
Second
many
action.
total clues do we have right now, Mike?
3.
We have 3 total?
Yes.
Okay.
And we have what? One more turn after this?
Yep.
I am going to scan to look for medical supplies.
Dude, what if you found the only ones? Oh, there you go.
Radiation tablets.
Hey, that's the thing that we need to have.
That protects against that treachery you've drawn.
Yep.
Who wants it?
I feel like you care a lot more about your allies than I do.
I do. I can work around it, but
I mean, that hits every one of your dudes, right? If things
it
go
does.
south.
It does.
Yeah. Makes sense that you'd have it. But now get your butt over here.
Well, we still need another clue. Are you going to get another clue at some point?
I hope to clear out the cargo hold.
Because I'm just going to use my... Like, I can move anytime. It is one action for me to get to the engine room.
Okay.
So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and investigate. 8 on a 3.
Okay.
I did not fail. I gained a clue.
Okay.
That gives me a little bit of insurance.
Yeah. That's good.
All right.
Do you still have one more action?
Nope, I played a dog.
Oh, okay. Upkeep, yeah.
Upkeep.
I just got my worst nightmare, Mike.
Oh, and you're not allowed to hurt it. Guess what, Daniel? I can't deal with that. Remember when I said your clue about your weakness was that if it happens at the wrong time, we're screwed? If we want to get to that engine room, I can't deal with that. Yep.
That's my worst nightmare.
That is your worst nightmare.
So
Well, let's...
you have to deal with this, eh?
Yeah, you're not allowed to touch it. I think you
If
can
you deal with it, I can get us into the engine room.
But you're not going to have the clues, are you?
Well, as a group, we have to have them.
Right? I have to be in the engine room. And if I have to stop to get to your worst nightmare, ship explodes. So we deal with that next turn.
Well, doesn't it go with me?
Oh yeah, if it's engaged with you, it will.
Yeah. So aren't you coming to me anyway? The engine room's down here where I'm.
Yeah,
I'm north
but
of the engine room.
that means you're going to have to go first, and then I'm going to have to go deal with it. And my fight tech is currently my move tech. This is going to be interesting.
It's going to be interesting. I just drew read the signs.
That's cool. Hey, let's put another Doom on and draw bad cards so we can see what we're up against.
Oh my god, we haven't even done that yet. Oh,
Gravity malfunction. Ha!
Wow.
It's going to take me 2 actions to move there.
Gravity malfunction.
I see.
It's going to be interesting, Mike. I think you have to get here anyway, right? I mean, we're at 6.
Okay, new plan.
Are we really at 6?
Yeah,
or are we at 5?
Yeah, we die at the end of this turn. Unless we spend 4 clues in the engine room. So, you have to get here. If you can evade your worst nightmare and move, that would be awesome.
It's going to be tricky, I'm not going to lie. But I think I have to try, right?
Yeah, because like I said, I can't stop. Next turn, I can totally take care of that thing.
I am only at +1. So maybe the gods are with us. You ready?
Yes, Catherine, you can evade. You're just not allowed to attack, damage, or defeat it.
Yep. All right, here we go. Nope.
Guess you're taking 2 horror. No, you have to. You're going to take 2 actions to move. I need you to move.
Oh, I see what you're saying. All right, so because I didn't evade it, I move. Well, I could. I mean, I could try again, but
No, because you're in anti-gravity.
I have 4 actions.
Oh, I see.
But I think I am going to take 2 horror.
Okay.
Because I have a holy rosary. So I'm going to move. The holy rosary is gone. Although nuclear ion engines allow for relatively safe interstellar travel and can power all nominal functions of a Kepler-class starship, this type of generation is prone to overheating. Oh, good. Okay. At the end of your turn, if you're at the engine room and do not control reaction, take a damage. Okay.
Oh.
The huge room hums. The vibrations under your feet are so thick they reach straight through the soles of your shoes. We have enough clues or we don't?
We do.
Okay.
We have just enough.
So now I'm waiting for you.
Yep.
All right, I have one more action. Well, I don't know what to do with that action. Because I'll get hit, right? So I'll just try to evade it for fun.
Okay. Don't drop a clue.
I think I evaded it.
You evaded it. Okay, good. If you dropped a clue, I would. Oh.
That would have been funny, right?
Funny in a blown to bits sense, yeah.
Get here, buddy.
1, 2, 3, and 2 actions because of the anti-gravity malfunction. 1,
Oh, these
2,
go away, right?
at the end of the turn. I have now joined you. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take a swing at that thing. So Bonnie Walsh is going to exhaust, readying the sled dog. So she's a 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm a 7, hitting a 2. -1. Your worst
Wouldn't it
nightmare.
be funny if you dropped a clue?
I wasn't going to lose by from a cultist.
No, that attitude.
No, I was up by like 5.
So you hit him for 1, right?
I hit him for 1. Hey, let's spend 4 clues.
I don't know. You ready?
Yikes.
Okay, here we go.
Systems online. As the nuclear ion engines begin their reboot sequence, the emergency lights shut off and leave you in darkness. You see glimpses of an image, of a memory. A great golden palace stands before you, older than time itself, a throne befit for a queen, reigning over the infinite void of sunless space. When the main fluorescent lights return, an ear-piercing scream resonates out of the intercom system. It is the sound of several children's roboticized voices crying out in unison. Intruders detected! Go away! Please, leave us alone!
What? That's creepy as
Shuffle
hell.
the set aside artificial intelligence in the counter set into the deck along with the discard pile. Okay, let's just that would be these cards here.
Okay, the discard pile's in there.
Advance to Agenda 2A and Act 2A. Do not remove Doom from play. Agenda 2A, the ghost ship. The computerized voices sob and sing snippets of nursery rhymes. The ship's lights flicker along and the automated hatches snap open and closed. The Tatterdemalion has a mind of its own. As an action, if there's no clues on your current location, scan. Artificial insanity. Restoring power to the Tatterdemalian systems activated a new problem. The ship's malfunctioning AI is now operational and trying to terminate you. You must find a way to fix it or shut it down before it expels you from the ship. Objective, figure out how to repair or disable the insane cybernetic AI. You will be instructed when to advance. We need to advance.
By the way, we're already going to get out of the ghost ship in 1 second.
Well, let's hit that nice little upkeep button. And you, I'm afraid, take a damage.
Why is that? Oh, because why is that?
Radiation. You are in the engine room and do not control the tablets.
Okay.
I can send some help your way.
Upkeep, you say? I think I'm out of weaknesses at least.
No, you have 2 copies of your crisis.
Oh. All right. Do I keep you handle this one or?
You took you handle this one, and I'm playing
Well,
Charlie?
Hell yeah.
God.
God.
Hey, Charlie, I want
Guess
to
how
make
bad
sure you do
guess how
nothing
bad
on
I
your
don't
turn.
feel about it. Since the hallowed mirror is coming out, I'm going to ditch the Tooth of Betsy.
Cool.
What was I last turn? Do you remember?
Oh, the worst nightmare's out, by the way.
I think I would have turned into a mystic.
I think you're a mystic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
We have some advancing to do.
Yeah, that was quick.
This spawns in the cargo hold. Hunter. Target acquired. While hunting or engaging, he ignores investigators without an AI encounter card in their threat area.
Interesting.
Where's the cargo hold? Right here. Nope. Right here.
Do I get to reset the
Yes, you do.
Doom?
We have 9 turns. Rise of the Machines. The ship's AI is reaching out to every machine to manipulate, to control. Hopelessly lost in its own insanity, it will stop at nothing to exterminate the intruders that are invading its home. Same idea, if there's no clues, we scan. Daniel, okay. We have 9 turns. You've got a nightmare on you. Good lord.
We have bad cards to draw, Mike.
Yep. Nearest location with no clues. After a system bug enters play, place a clue on its location.
Okay.
Do you see what it's trying to do?
I have drawn an all-seeing eye. It's AI.
Well, you better succeed at that test then.
All right, so Mike, I do have read the signs and can grab all the clues off here so we can start scanning. However, I have a nightmare.
Would you like me to deal with your nightmare?
I would love for you to deal with my nightmare.
Okay. 1, 2. This is my sled dogs attacking for a total of 2 damage. That puts me at a base 3 skill. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I only need to be at 6.
Okay. Oh.
Wow.
So you hit me for 2 and kill me.
I kill Leo.
And hit me for I have 1 health
wow.
left.
How bad. All right. Let's try this again. It's dead. And for my last action, I'm going to boot out Mr. Rook with a medical student and heal 1 damage and horror from you.
Thanks.
Oh, this bag has it in for us tonight. I know,
Wow.
Catherine, we were just talking about that. She's like,
what's that?
Where's that time warp card?
Jesus, right?
Yeah.
All right. Are you done?
Have
you done enough damage?
I have. Oh, we are so not doing good. Okay.
All right. I need to get out of this room.
Yeah. But there's also, you're going to immediately engage that thing.
Oh, God. And I have an AI.
Yeah.
Which I can only test at the end of my turn?
Yes.
But you're done moving.
I had to take 3 actions, and I did. So yeah, I'm done.
I thought you only did 2. You fought it twice, no?
And then I healed your ass. That I also spanked.
You healed my ass. Okay.
I know it was my fault. I'm sorry.
Okay, so
It's
I'm
hard
a
to find
mystic.
good people these days.
I'm a mystic. I will spend 2 to read the signs. Okay. All right. I find all the clues.
Nice.
So I'll just grab them from here, Mike.
Okay, sure.
All right. That's one thing, yeah?
Yep.
Jesus.
I can give you 1 pip for that fleetness test.
Okay. I will free action right now, switch to Guardian. Okay. I'll spend 2 for a hallowed mirror.
Nice.
1 soothing melody in my hand and 2 into my deck. Okay.
Too bad that this does not.
And then I will
Oh,
play.
hang on.
What?
I was allowed to heal you for damage with the medical foam. That doesn't
With
just
the
target
who?
allies; it targets investigators as well.
Okay. Thank you. I'm going to soothing melody myself, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
2 damage off of me. That
That's
is
you.
me. And now it is fleetness. I am up 1.
I am gonna pitch you another one.
And by up 1, I mean I'm even.
Now you're up 1.
And I will pitch, because I love you, Mike. You handle this.
Thank you.
I'm up 2. Right?
Yep. Thank you for being up 2. You have passed. It is gone.
Oh.
Upkeep.
My God.
There it
This
is.
game is.
Burden of leadership. That treachery with the radiation. I auto succeed, right? If I have radiation tablets.
Yep.
Then
That's what it said.
Then with burden of leadership.
If you control no allies, shuffle it in. Oh, is each ally.
You know what?
Oh, yeah.
Daniel, you don't actually need me.
Oh, wait. Aren't we hanging with that guy?
No, he ignores us.
But he's in our room, right? Doesn't he hunt?
Well, moving or engaging, he ignores us completely. He doesn't have anywhere to move.
Yeah, but he hunts.
Yeah, but he hunts who? He doesn't know we exist.
Right, but I still think he moves towards us, doesn't he?
While moving, he ignores investigators without an AI encounter card.
Right, but he still moves. It doesn't say he only moves, right?
His location is as good as our location. Oh, you're right, Catherine. Daniel, you should draw a card for Soothing Melody.
Thank you, and take a damage from staying in the engine room. Thank you, Catherine. Spectral Razor. All right. I think the guy still moves. He just does. He ignores.
Is that end of your turn that happens? No, he doesn't move because he doesn't move towards us because he ignores us completely. He just stays.
Okay. I think it's weird, but okay. All right, what have we done so far?
It is time for Doom.
One doom. Oh, what'd you get?
Oh, that's cool. I'm totally going to fail this, by the way.
Oh, that answered.
I am even.
Oh, you exhausted everybody?
I had to because I drew Burden of Leadership.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad it's gone.
I don't have a clue. Yay. But we both take a damage. Daniel, you're doing good for damage now. No, Daniel,
okay.
You are recovering your damage.
Okay. So I get 1 back, right?
Yeah. And then this gains Surge.
Why did it gain Surge?
Because I failed. And I'm about to lose an ally control.
Hold on a sec.
Don't bother.
Okay.
Unless you can give me like 5 pips, it's not going to make a difference.
I cannot.
Medical student's gone.
All right. My awful bad card is anachronism. Test my brains. Oof. Thank God I have an obsidian bracelet. All right. I will be going blind here. I lose by 2. That both goes to the bracelet. By the way, the bracelet is awesome.
Oh, I could have just take. Oh yeah, all right. I just take a horror.
Did you take any damage?
I took 1 horror.
You did?
Yeah.
Should I just put it on my bracelet, or do you care?
Yeah, sure. I don't
All
know
right.
if I care or not.
That gets rid of the bracelet. That's the only reason I
No.
ask. So I will take it on the bracelet. Give yourself a horror back.
Done.
All right. Let's get the hell out of here, dude.
Okay. Daniel,
Hi.
I think we need to start doing some scanning and find us some help.
I agree. Do you want to go first?
Sure.
I do have an intel report, but I have no money.
Well, I'm going to scan. We are at an hourglass. Mind-machine interface. You may put this card into play under the control of any investigator. Spend 4 clues as a group to scan for that weird symbol.
I bet it's a good thing.
I'm going to put that under you, since you're probably going to get more clues than me at this point in the game. I'm going to scan again.
Okay.
I'm seeing at least 2 of those funky symbol. There's an hourglass. I think this might be the last hourglass. Yeah. What type of ship is this? Near the stern of the vessel is a large structure of human bones and skulls. At the top of the creation is a wax sculpture of a female figure in a yellow dress. The sculpture itself must be at least 100 years old. It all seems so surreal and sad. In front of the strange altar lies a scroll which holds the first draft of a new prayer being written to a Tisilda, royal princess of Carcosa. You're certain you have heard this name before, but you can't recall when. Each investigator at our location
At
adds a
your
tally
location.
mark to memories.
Okay.
We must choose either place a doom on the current agenda or remove this card from the game.
Well, place a doom on the agenda to add it to the victory display. And that's 2 XP.
Yeah. Is it worth it?
Yes.
All right. XP is a good thing. All right. I have no more actions left. There's nothing left to scan for me. I know you can
Well,
scan.
you scanned twice. That's all you did.
Yeah, that's all I did. So for
So
my
you can move.
last action is I'm going to move.
Okay. I am a mystic, correct?
Last I checked.
Okay. I will move to hang out with you.
That's a lot of damage.
What's a lot of damage?
What that thing does. That art.
Do you have any way of getting those clues?
Yes, but my way directly competes with my ability to kill this thing.
Are we going after it?
We're going to have to. The instant one of us draws an AI card, it's engaged with us. And once it's engaged, it will keep fighting.
But we'll draw we won't draw that card until after the enemy phase, so
yeah,
we've got a little time.
Yeah, this turn we're okay.
All right, so then I'm going to move one more. Is that all right with you?
Yep. This thing does engage you.
That's fine.
Sure. Okay.
I have a spectral razor.
Oh.
Oh, but I don't have money.
Maybe don't do that.
Maybe don't do that yet. Okay, so I'm hanging with you.
You could also use your your special scan option. Oh, you need 4 clues. Never mind.
Yeah.
You could investigate this location.
I could, with some deduction. Puts me up 2.
Can't help you, I'm afraid.
I don't have money. I'm going to actually pitch the intel report for +2.
I mean, it's basically the same thing, right?
Yep. So I found them both.
Okay.
Okay. So I can
go for it.
Since you killed DeLuca. Oh, I don't know why I just drew. I'm sorry. Let me put that back. That was it.
You have motivational speech? Oh.
Yeah, because I have expensive allies. One of every class. A unique of every class. All right, Mike. I'm going to use my last action to mine machine interface. Looking for that thing.
Oops.
I'll let you take care of that.
Sure. There it is.
Funny, there's nothing.
Okay. There's at least 2.
A cyber virus.
Oh, secretly add it to your hand. All right.
I don't think that was great, Mike.
Well.
In fact, it was terrible.
Understood.
All right. And I have no clues left, right?
Correct.
Dude, we got to figure out a way to get that thing. All right. That's us, right?
Yep. Upkeep.
Enemy phase, no enemies. Doing anything, right?
Good Lord.
Okay. I'm still a mystic, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me know if you need money.
I don't.
My good friend Faust showed up. All right, we're at 3, Doom, Mike.
Anti-gravity malfunction.
What's that one again?
Wait a second. Wait a second. This should not be in the deck. At the end of the round, if you are at attached location, discard anti-gravity malfunction.
Right.
We weren't at that location when we left. So the second anti-grav is still stuck to this location.
Wait, what?
These should never have gone away. They only go away when you're at this location. So this would have just gone away now. If you leave the location, it sticks around.
I see.
Okay.
I see.
So I'm going to redraw.
Okay.
It's the only fair thing.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
I have also drawn a hidden card, Mike.
All right.
Oh, my God.
Daniel?
Yeah.
You are on clue.
We don't know what we're doing, do we?
We have to, it's scanning. That's the only way out. We scan. You've got your interface, so we're going to want clues.
Now, we can scan the cargo hold right now.
We can. I am going to spend the next couple turns dealing with Demhe here.
You're going to take him out?
I'm going to try.
6 damage. Do you need me? I can offer 2 and then leave.
If you can
offer... The problem is that I can't take the bug.
Deal with yourself.
Well, and I kind of don't really want to ever find a clue again.
Really? Oh, boy.
Maybe not yet.
How many turns do we have? we have basically 5-6 turns. Okay, this is
Well,
you can
do
always
you want to
scan the cargo hold.
do you want me to scan the cargo hold first? See
Uh,
what's up.
do whatever you want to do.
Well, why don't I do that
Okay.
for my first action?
By the way, I'm seeing 2 of that special icon left at least.
Okay.
And you have drawn an EVA suit. If you are at an access location, to move to another access location.
Then scan.
And then scan for that special icon.
If you're sticking around here, I'll take it.
Oh yeah, don't give it to me. I'm busy. Okay, so that lets us. That's how we get to the ship's bridge.
All right.
Dude,
Are we at an access point?
we are at an access point.
I'm going.
All right,
Is that all right?
that's all right.
Read me a story, Mike.
There's a whole bank of instruments and controls. It will take some time to decipher how to read them. After you perform a scan at this location, if there's no clues on it, add 2 clues to it. Okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
I will scan right now, though.
So you're scanning for the space, starry space. And I believe there's only one of these. Because it's story. Oh my god, there's only 7 cards left?
Strange as the night. Donning the EVA suit, you leave the pressurized atmosphere of the ship to climb across the outside of the vessel. Tatterdemalion appears much larger from the outside. You barely see the access point on the other side. It will take quite some time to traverse the ship. As you glide forwards, a glint from above catches your eye. A yellow and green flare undulates in the canvas of space. It dances in the sky and entwines into a singular design. Rings of concentric semicircles lined with strange runes. And at the center, a pair of wavy lines. You've seen this symbol before. During the presentation of the King in Yellow. However, this wasn't the one in the World Ward Theater, but an amateur performance in the cramped and industrial interior of the Tatterdemalion. After the strange lights fade away, you realize you completely let go of your tethers and were beginning to drift away. With a small thrust of your suit's reaction control system, you grab hold of the ship once more and hastily climb your way to the next airlock with a much firmer grip. Add 2 tally marks to my memories.
All right. And that is your turn.
I believe that's accurate.
Daniel,
Yes.
I'm glad you went because decompression is here. So you don't go
Yep.
splat.
No, I don't go splat, but I do discard the card.
Nice. I'm going to spend $3 to bring out my final sled dog. I've got the full kit out now.
You are fully dogged.
Fully dogged. By the way, I'm going to be doing the black cat. Oh my goodness. Come on, you. You can do it, TTS. You can do it. No, you turn off snap, it still snaps. Why are you... Forget it. Okay. I don't think I can hit this thing. I think I have to engage it. I'm going to assume I have to engage it first.
Is that always true of things?
Well, if it's engaged with somebody, no, if it's aloof, if it's aloof, you can't hit it.
That's like that is a rules question I've always had in this game. Can you just hit something that's at your location? Because he's technically aloof, right?
But it doesn't say aloof.
But it doesn't say that.
So I think I can because I can hit it if it's engaged with you.
Right.
I'm unsure how to handle that.
People who are here, what do you think?
Yeah. Either way,
just hit a monster at your location.
I'm going to exhaust 4 sled dogs. So I'm hitting it for 5, but with 4 damage. I'm exhausting Bonnie to make that an 8. 9, 10. Thank you for not auto-failing. That is 4 damage against him.
That was 2 actions, right?
That was 2 actions. Yep. Well, unless I had to engage it.
Well, I thought you did engage it. That was action 1.
First action was playing the dog.
Oh, okay.
So here's what I'm going to do. If I don't hear anything from the chat, I'm going to assume I can hit it. In which case, I will just... Well, what's the point of evading it? That's a weird rule.
Which one?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to see if I can evade the thing.
Is he still going to ignore you if you...
Not if I'm engaged with it. I'm just going to assume that I have to engage it. It makes more sense. It's fine. I'll take the 3 hits.
Wait, what? You're taking 3 hits?
Yeah. Well, one of them. Uses. If something with uses finishes, does it go back? It doesn't get discarded. Okay.
Something like this?
Just do that. So I've taken 3 damage.
Now, medical foam, after investigating your location, takes any amount of damage. Spend a supply and heal that amount of damage from them. Sounds like when you take 3, you don't take 3.
Oh my goodness, I have totally been reading that wrong. Yeah, Catherine, I know he's not engaged. You can attack. You can attack. Okay, so really I didn't have to take... Okay, then here's what I'll do.
So
he's just at my locale.
So, Catherine et al., can you just hit a monster at your location?
They're
whether
saying
they're
yes.
engaged with
Agatha
anyone?
Skull says yes, and it's only aloof. Okay, so in that case, for my last
So
action...
only aloof have to be engaged first.
Correct.
Okay.
I'm going to scan for a square, just to see if we have one. We don't. Okay, that's it.
I'm not sure you should waste an action doing that. Like, wouldn't you be able to see it or no?
It's gray whether or not you can search the deck or not.
Yeah. I feel like we've already cheated the game. So, all right. So, are we upkeeping or do we have monsters to deal with right now?
We upkeep.
Okay.
Bandages, nice. Okay. I am guessing, Daniel, that we have to be in the ship's bridge.
But we need to be instructed in how to deal with it, right?
Yeah. But I think we
And
have to.
so
I
after
think
you
we have to
perform a
scan.
at this location, if there are no clues on it, add it back to it. So scanning the ship's bridge will not yield what we need to do, right?
Yes, it will. I think we have to. And I think every time we fail, we have to do it again.
Let's say it again.
I think in order to advance, we need to be at the bridge. But every time we do it, we add more clues. So we have to get the clues off in order to scan again.
I see. Okay.
Well, where are we? Did you doom it?
No. Doom. So say that again, though. Like
how do we
because as
advance?
soon as there are no clues on there, right?
Yep. Then you perform a scan. And then you get something. And then you add clues. So in order to scan again, you have to get the clues off again.
See. Okay.
All
Well, I
right.
might need you here with me. But you have no way of getting here, right?
Depends what I draw. Well, that's cool. That's cool. Let's be up by 2. I pass.
Nice. I've drawn a system bug.
Nearest location with no clues. You could make that me.
Do you want me to make it you?
I would appreciate it It means I'm not going to be there with you this turn, but I would really appreciate it. Unless, how badly do you need me with you?
Don't really.
You sure? Because if you do need me with you, this has to go to the cryo-sleep quarters.
I have an interest. So I'm a mystic, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's going to be an interesting turn.
I think this thing's going here. And I think you're going first.
Okay. So I'm going to try to find these 2 clues.
Okay.
With read the signs.
Okay.
So that's $2.
Can you buff yourself? I haven't even looked at the chaos bag. Is there a -4 in there? There's got to be at least a -4.
I've drawn a -4 here. Okay. Are you ready? I will buff myself 1.
So we're up. Okay, so you're up by 4.
Ugh. Bummer. All right, so I find 2 clues.
Yay!
Now wait, Mike.
Okay.
After I discover the last clue from a location, spawn this guy, engage with me.
Oh.
Okay, now he's not AI, which is interesting. Okay. So that happened, but now I immediately scan, right?
No, that's an action to scan.
Okay. All right, so I'm still a mystic. Do you agree?
I agree. Oh boy.
All right. I will spend my last $2 to spectral razor this thing. I'm up 4.
6 on a 2. Okay.
Right.
It's not elite, so you can do 3 damage. Oh, if you do 3, we have options. Oh, this is going to be very tight for me.
Oh my god.
3 auto fails and 0 elder signs, by the way.
Yeah. That changes things dramatically.
I mean, I can kill it next turn.
No, I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna hope to draw a +1 to evade it.
Okay. Don't draw a cultist, please.
Okay. I'm drawing the +1. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's. Daniel,
Oops.
you had 1 job. Don't draw that.
Well. Sorry, man.
All right.
I'm about to take 2 horror from it.
All right. 3.
Dude, this game has really dicked us over with the
Incredibly. Okay, well, I've killed this thing, so he's not going to bug us. Action 2. Oh.
You can't get to me.
Because of the system bug in the way.
No, I don't think you can get to me, can you?
Yeah, I can. I'm allowed to enter it now.
Oh, okay.
Damn it. I'm overwhelmed. Okay, I have the bug on me now. And, God, is there something I could have done before I did that? Yeah, I could have put the bandages out before I did that.
Okay.
This is going to take all I have in me to deal with this stuff.
Well, I was doing pretty well until the autofail again.
Yeah. Okay. Well, take your licks.
All right. 2 horror. Upkeep.
That is really nice. That is really nice.
Huh. Okay. All right, we're at 5 doom, Mike. Yeah,
Okay.
how are we supposed to understand what to do?
Well, I've told you, we have to scan at the ship's bridge.
All right.
That's... Oh, by the way, there is a clue here now, which means I have taken 2 damage. No, I didn't. I used medical foam. Yeah.
Okay. You're done?
Yeah.
Coolant leak. Okay.
You're fine. You auto succeed. Done. Done.
Look at that.
All right.
All right, now I can get this last clue off here without provoking an attack of opportunity.
But then what? Would you like me to
Oh,
get rid of that thing for you? You want
if
me
you
to
can,
get...
that'd be great.
Yeah, I'm going to get rid of that thing for you.
Okay.
It sucks that I have to do all 4 damage, because that's... Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 4 damage. It's dead. And I get to ready an ally.
Thank you.
I did not have to do that, because 1 sled dog, I keep forgetting, doesn't actually net me more damage, so forget that. I could have exhausted that instead.
Okay.
Okay. I will then exhaust Bonnie Walsh to ready a dog. You know, I'm spending a supply. Yeah, that's the way I'm doing it. That supply would have got me to 6. And then,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, this is a 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm a 6 on this bug. Hits it for 1. And now that's a 1, 2, I'm a 4 on a 2. It's dead. I needed that turn. I desperately needed that turn.
Are we good?
We're good.
All right. So, Mike. Good golly. You took. Is there a monster at my location anymore or no?
No. Doesn't help. There's only...
Okay.
Isn't there only 1 clue here?
Yeah. So, here's what I'm doing. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember what I ended my turn at?
Sorry, dude, I can't keep track of that.
All right. I think it was a guardian. I'm going to say it was a guardian. Okay? I'm going to take $1 as my first action. Spend 2 to scene of the crime.
You can't.
That last clue.
You can't. You're not allowed to play that as your second action.
Oh my god, this game sucks. All right.
You could always look what
Well,
I found.
I need to do that for the next time we have to scan. Right?
Yep.
All right. So what is our shroud here?
3.
So I'm even with it?
Yep.
Oh.
Don't wing it. You're going to draw the cultist again.
Is your bug? Your bug is gone. Okay. So I'm going to take $1.
Okay. So you're at 2. I've got that.
Thank you. And I am going to... We do need to move, right?
Yep.
All right. So I'm up 1. I'm going to... I'm 0. Now I'm up 1. Okay?
Yep.
I'm just going to try it. You ready?
Yep.
This fucking bag owes me something.
That's not how it works. But
It
don't
is how it works.
encourage him.
It is how it works. So I grabbed it. I'll take that last clue. Karma owed me a debt, Mike.
Okay.
Okay. Then that was action 1, right?
Yep.
No, that was action 2.
That was
Mike,
action 2.
because
That was action 2.
took $1. So then I'm going to scan.
You've gotten cybernetic brains.
Can you read it?
You finally uncover the direct access point to interface with the Tatterdemalian's main computer, K2PS187. However, you quickly realize that disabling or rewiring it will not be as simple as you anticipated. K2PS187 is not a true computer at all, and is actually a cybernetic organism. Deep within the mechanics of the ship's bridge is the computer core, and within it are the disembodied brains of 6 young children. These brains are linked together to form a very powerful supercomputer. The situation sickens you to the core. Who would do such a thing? Damning these minds to an eternity of calculating ship's trajectories and processing algorithms. You feel guilty knowing that you must have been a part of this heinous crew. Each investigator adds a tally mark next to memories, and we advance to Act 2B.
Not a moment too soon.
It would be impossible to physically bypass or rewire K2PS187. However, there's another way to repair the computer. If you can reprogram the cryo-sleep chamber's dream protocols to interface with K2, you will essentially create a pocket reality in which you can virtually interact with K2 within its dreams. From there, you'll be able to bring the poor minds back to their senses. However, without proper psychological conditioning, entering the virtual reality may be damaging to your identity, leaving you in a state of decoherence. Although some of your procedural memories have returned, your self-identity is still out of tune. You may want to explore the ship and remember who you used to be. Put the set-aside virtual access key story asset into play under any investigator's control. That investigator may choose to add it to their deck. This card does not count toward that investigator's deck limit.
Whatever it is, you should take it because my deck is 400 cards.
When you take horror, exhaust this to cancel one of that horror.
Okay.
I don't necessarily want it, but...
What kind of asset is it, hand or accessory?
It's accessory.
You take it.
You got lots? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm a relic hunter for a reason. All right. What
Reconnected.
else?
You must find a way to reprogram the cryo-sleep chambers to access K2's virtual dreamscape and calm it down. After an investigator at the cryo-sleep quarters performs a scan matching the icon below, regardless of whether it is successful or not, you may advance. So we
collect as many memories as we can.
Yes. So in order to do that, we need 4 clues, and we need to be in cryo-sleep chamber, which, by the way, that should have a clue on it because there's a bug there.
Okay.
All right. So get there, spend 4 clues, or we hang around. Although we got 4 turns left. And speaking of, we have 2 more clues here. Because you have scanned.
Yep. And that was my last thing, right?
That was your last thing.
Now we upkeep.
Hi. Rise to the occasion.
What did I end as? Do you remember?
By the way, I just took 2 damage because I had another cabin pressure. And this location has more clues.
Oh, I'm still a guardian. All right.
Who should I damage? I'll damage one of my dogs. There we go. I think we're all right.
Did you put the Doom down?
Nope.
Okay, we're at 6. But you drew a card? Or
high radiation levels. Thank goodness I auto-succeed.
Coolant leak. Thank God I automatically succeed.
Well, that was the right order.
Yeah, right?
All right.
Jeez.
Daniel?
Yes, sir.
How much do you want to dawdle, or are we in this deck is going to kill us mode? Get the hell out.
Did you say that I still had a scan of my...
No, you have to use that to do your final scan.
the My Machine interface, I have to do it?
You have to, and there's at least 2 cards left with it. So if you can get 6 more clues, great, but you need to do this at least once in the quarters.
In the quarters?
In the
So you
quarters.
don't want me to do it now?
If you do it now, you have to get another 4 clues and do it again in the quarters.
All right. I'm just saying, like, my Mind Machine interface thing that's going for that, like, clover shape,
Yep.
I can do that.
Yep, and that's the one you have to do to advance, but you have to do it in the cryo-sleep. So,
what do you think?
I think this game
Well,
has been very unkind to us.
well,
Are we
let
allowed to
me
spend
let
as,
me
we're
let me
allowed to
try to
spend as a
fail by
group.
let me try to fail by a couple.
Sure.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm gonna normal investigate this thing.
okay.
Okay.
You just dropped a clue on your location.
That's unbelievable. Now wait a minute.
In case anyone out there is wondering why I never play Survivor, that's why.
So I drop the clue and then pick up 2 from look what I found.
Yeah. So you gained
All right.
1 clue from that endeavor.
All right. For $2. Oh, I would have had switched to Survivor to do that, right?
Yes, you would have had to.
Okay. Can I? All right. I'm happy to take that draw, but I need to do other things first.
Okay.
I think. Actually, no, I don't. Whatever. Okay. So I should have 3 total clues, and there should be 1 left on it, right?
Correct.
All right. And I'm up 1.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to pitch Leo DeLuca and Soothing Melody to be up 2.
Doesn't that put you up 3?
Nope.
You said you were up 1 and then you pitched 2 cards. Oh.
I'm sorry. I was not up 1. I'm
Okay.
even. I drew the cultists again, but I'm actually winning.
Okay. There you go.
Okay. So I have 4 clues. But you saying I don't want to scan my mind machine now, right?
If you do, you can, but you need 4 clues to do it again.
All right. I'm heading to the middle.
Okay.
That's me.
Oh, what the heck? I am going to scan.
Are there any of this thing anymore? All right.
Aloof and alert. Test 3 will. If you fail, he attacks you. If you succeed, choose one of the icons below. Scan. Search the topmost card in the scanning deck with the chosen symbol, chosen icon, and draw it.
Oh.
What?
You don't have to engage him to parley, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to do that test. That's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to scan for one of those. Into the archives. Within the digital environment of the ship, you come across a vault containing petabytes of encrypted data. It appears that the Tatterdemalian's archives contain the brain scans and histories of hundreds of people from the 20th and 21st century. Curious, you search for your own name and are surprised to find files corresponding to your past life. According to these records, you were institutionalized after attempting to sabotage a theater play. You live the rest of your life in isolation, warning to all of Carcosa and of one named Hastur. After your death, your brain was preserved by the institution and eventually scanned for scientific research. Despite feeling sorrow for your past life, you can finally let go of that reality. Even though it's not exactly the world you expected, you've been given a second chance at life and aim to not repeat the same mistakes. I may heal up to 2 horror, and I get a tally mark.
Nice.
And for my last action, I will move twice and engage this bug. I have a.
That's your last act?
That is my last action. Now, Daniel, I do have a plan
Oh, good.
for my next turn. So I would like to go first if possible.
Done.
Okay.
Upkeep.
I've taken my damage. Oh, this is nice. That's really nice.
Okay, we're at 7 doom.
Okay.
You're a bad card.
Another system bug. Nearest location with no clues would be here, and I don't care about that bug. Daniel.
No, I don't think we really do we?
Nope.
Uh-oh. Uh Okay.
All right.
You said you had a plan?
I have something I have to do first.
Okay.
I am going to go 1, 2 to attack for 2 damage. So I'm currently a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on a 3. Hitting for 2 damage. System bug is dead, but no, it's not. He is actually completely healed.
Oh, that's great.
Isn't that sweet? So I'm going to Vicious Blow, attack him again. I'm at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now he's dead. And then for my last action... Oh, I totally played that wrong.
Do you think you can grab this clue or no?
I played it wrong. I wish I could have, but I don't think I can. Yeah, I can't. I can try, or I could pitch it to you.
Pitch it to me then.
Okay. So I'm gonna go out with some money.
All right. So I should be able to just do everything, right?
Well, you have to move. We have to get this clue, or you're. Oh, are you allowed to scan? We actually don't need that clue to scan. Yeah, not with your mind machine interface. Yeah, so you can just walk in here and scan.
Right. Well, first, I'm going to shortcut to you. I'm going to call myself Seeker, shortcut to you, because I want to be with you. Because, you know, as an actress, I'm kind of insecure and I like to have like powerful males around me.
I look like the sleazy agent too.
Yeah. Okay, so I will.
I'll never be able to see it.
I'm up 1 just from blind investigating.
You don't need to do it. Oh, maybe you do.
Well, here's the thing. So if I go back up to this agenda of ours, I just have to scan
via your mind machine. Via your mind machine interface.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
But you said you're doing something else first?
No. I'll just do it.
Your cards don't do anything?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm looking at your cards.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay.
So you're just doing it?
So what do we do?
Okay, you scan.
I scan.
Did we get them all?
Yeah, so I guess that's why it's whether successful or not, right?
Yeah, we got them all. So
okay.
We've done it. And we advance.
I think you have a final story to read us.
Through the gates of the virtual dreamlands. By connecting to the ship's mainframe, you adapt the cryo chambers to import your soon-to-be dreaming self into K2's shared dreams. You lay down into your coffin once more and activate the machine's sleep sequence. R1.
Oh my goodness, Mike. You ready for a story?
I am.
You find yourself standing in a field of grass. You are no longer on the Tatterdemalian, but you don't recognize this place either. The sky is black and seething, the sun unable to penetrate the dark, rolling storm clouds. Metallic cylinders with red, pulsating lights stand tall in the distance, looming above a small town. This system's pocket dream reality is like nothing you've ever experienced. The colors, textures, sounds, and scents are startlingly realistic. Behind you is a large obsidian door, a virtual gateway to represent your arrival. You're surprised to see a little girl walking towards you. You got here just in time. Please follow me quickly before the monster eats my friends. Mike, in our campaign log, can you record that we entered the virtual dreamlands by our own means?
Whew, that's probably a good thing. Yep, I'll do that.
If an investigator was defeated, resigned, or ended their game with cyber virus in their hand,
Then we record that they've been infected by the cyber virus. That's so cool.
I did not. I actually found the last clue.
Yeah.
Thank God. Dude, I didn't know that, right? So, like,
yep, no idea.
Because there was a way to probably play around that. If at least one copy of the Reminiscence Treachery is in the victory display.
Yep, I believe you have one in your hand, and it gets added to the victory display now, right?
Oh, that's so cool.
Yep, Covenant. Done.
I had Reminiscence?
You had a Reminiscence. That's the one where you would have had to evade an enemy.
Yeah. And I didn't see anybody doing that ever. Okay, and then finally, each investigator
hang on.
Yeah.
We have to add a tablet to the Chaos Bag.
Oh, yeah. That happened.
Yeah.
Then we earn XP equal to Victory X.
Okay, so I don't think any of these locations have VP. Out of curiosity, does this one? No. So the VP is all on these cards. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 experience.
Well, that's good.
Whew. Wild. Okay, I'm so curious. Wow,
that was
there was at least 3 experience left in the bag, along with more memories. Okay, there's lots
more
of
memories, yeah.
Very cool.
Dude, ooh, what's that thing?
Heir to Carcosa.
Oof.
While earning experience during the resolution of a scenario, the investigator with the least mental trauma earns an additional experience for each of their mental trauma. How would you have gotten that? That's an equal sign.
God, that's fun.
That's a very special.
Yeah. Well, this was great, Mike.
Isn't that neat?
There was a couple of moments where I didn't think we were going to make it. No, we probably had an extra turn or two to explore around the ship, like they recommended we did, but I was not wanting to take chances.
Yeah, after what that did to us, and I mean, we did well, right?
We had too many tentacles.
Yeah, and even so, we had really 1 turn left. That's all we had.
You're right. Yeah.
So I think we did all right.
7 XP seems good for a first scenario. Yeah.
I think that's all right. I'm going the ally route. I'm definitely grabbing that totem so I can increase my ally slots.
Sure.
And get the dogs for cheaper. I'm also really looking at that black cat because it has 2 wild pips on it. And that's going to be really, really, really good.
Do you have the Rod of Animalism?
That's the one I'm talking about. I need to get that.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. I feel like I might spend a whole lot of money for card draw.
Interesting.
Because I was like top decking a lot tonight.
How did that happen? Did you just lose a lot of cards right away?
Yeah, I did.
Was it a treachery?
Yeah, I had one kind of discard thing, but it's also like, I mean, shit, I don't know what I'm doing with her. So.
She's tough, definitely.
But I like her a lot. I just need to remember to. One thing I forgot tonight was like sometimes I didn't even switch my class, but I have to do that every time.
You don't have to.
But like I would have no guardian cards in hand or whatever, and still accidentally ended as a guardian kind of thing.
Oh,
Even
I
though
see.
I had my free switch or
I
whatever.
see.
So there's a smart way to play her, and I'm not there yet, but I will get there.
Cool.
She's cool, and it's like 50 card deck. I still have 22 cards in that deck.
That's fantastic. I have 12. Okay. Interesting. This
That makes
worked
sense.
reasonably well. You can see why Bonnie's important.
Yeah.
Like without Bonnie, I don't get any clues. None. And I get less things I can do overall because that rating is just so important. Whereas
Mike,
you're,
the beauty of this scenario
but
is that, and it's a design thing. I was hosed if I didn't find these things in the ship.
I know, eh?
Right. And so, like, that is just so cool.
Yep.
I think that is amazing design.
The radiation tablets helped with that treachery. The
Yeah.
EVA
You
suit
got to go
helped
get
you.
those things. Yeah.
That
So,
medical foam was fantastic. What a win. Because we
yeah.
took half our damage or horror immediately. Like round one, didn't we? I know
yeah,
I
I
took
feel
3
like that's
horror
right.
round one.
Yeah. Oh, so Mike, in your campaign log, can you say that I have 1 trauma of each?
Sure. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, so I think that's just brilliant. Like, you got to explore the ship. You got to find some stuff. You got to oh, it's so good.
Very cool.
So I'm ending with 4 memories. I don't know what that means. You're ending with 3.
Yeah, I'm scared now because that wasn't in the resolutions. It says, hey, hint, hint, you want to be able to know more about yourself.
Yeah,
But it didn't pay off yet.
I don't think we've maxed out. So, yeah. No, this is going to be great. This is going to be such a fun campaign.
You know what one of my first buys is going to be, though, is Ever Vigilant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad.
Charlie likes that card. Okay, Daniel, that was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun.
I'm really excited to get back to this next week. Everyone in chat, thank you so much for your help. Oh boy, for catching things, for helping us out with the rules, because there were some oddball ones thrown in here. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and we will catch you next week. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.